Hi, this is John Rodriguez. This is one of our series of memories from my past. So I'm just going to talk about a few things that have happened along the way, just to leave some memories behind. This memory is about Ruth and Nolan Ryan, the famous baseball pitcher. The story goes back to 1968 when I was a student at Alvin Junior College. As I recall, Ruth worked in the bookstore, and we used to watch Nolan throw baseballs in the school area. It wasn't a baseball field, but it was just like some grass by one of the buildings. We would watch that and remember them. Of course, now we know what happened along the way. 7 no-hitters, a long career. I think I might have also been at the Astrodome when Nolan threw his 5,000th strikeout. But fast forward to about 1990, I'm working in the best restaurant in town, and the Astros' wives came in for lunch about once a week, and I recall Mike Scott's wife, Jim DeShae's wife, well, Dexter flew somewhere, he does that, and they brought in, I remember one funny episode, they brought in this gal, I didn't know who she was, so I kind of got in trouble because I didn't know her name, but it was Patty Biggio, Craig Biggio's wife. So we had a big laugh about that, and I used to call Patty, I called her Bertha, and she would call me Ralph. So we had fun. Well, one week they brought in Ruth Ryan. So of course that was exciting, and I saw Ruth. I said, "Hey Ruth, you may not remember me, but we went to Alvin Junior College together." And Ruth looked up and she said, "Oh yeah, you look kind of familiar." So I felt good. And then a few weeks later, they brought Nolan Ryan in. And same thing happened. "Hello, maybe you know me from Alvin Junior College." Nolan Ryan looked up, he says, "You look kind of familiar." I said, "Oh, that's what celebrities need to do, because they run into so many people, they have no idea who this person is, and they don't want to say, well, I don't know who you are." Anyway, they were very nice. And then fast forward a little bit, they came in a few times to the restaurant and brought their kids in. The boys were teenagers at the time. And when you work in the restaurant business, you learn how to read people pretty well and pretty fast. You've got an hour or two with a customer. You've got to do all this complete range of things within a relatively short time span. So you learn how to read people. And what we recall, and I'm sure many people will confirm this, that they were very nice people, the Ruth, Nolan Ryan, and the boys. And we could tell, some of the wealthy teenagers were not so nice, maybe dysfunctional, but these were very nice people. Anyway, that's my memory, Ruth and Nolan Ryan. We hope they're having a great life. Hope you're having a great life. And click like and subscribe. We'll have more memories along the way. Thanks.